Okay, hello, my fellow YouTubers or peoples, whoever's watching this today. Here to give a quick update on everything. Not everything. Just here to give a quick update on what I've been up to the last few months. Let's see. After I had this little guy, he was born April 2023. I quit my job. I quit my full-time job and I stayed at home to take care of him and big sister and all that. So at home, not working, it's been weird, kind of hard, not having an income. I'm used to having my own money and things like that, and we're not rich, so the struggle's been real. The struggle's been real with me not working. It's been very difficult. So, I've been kind of like, I feel like what a lot of stay-at-home moms probably go through is like, what can I do to make money from home? So, I was like constantly Googling things at night, like, what can I do that I can still take care of the kids, but help out financially, And I had looked into it in the past, and I don't really know why. I think the timing was a bit off. I think I just gotten pregnant with him when I kind of looked into it, and I'm like, well, kind of can't do that now. I don't know. I don't remember when I had looked into it, but I had looked into it a while back and didn't do it, obviously. But now, it's like perfect timing. I'm like, I can do this. I'm not doing anything else. I'm home. I don't have a job. I can do this. And I feel like it's just going to something that I can do for somebody else, but also for me, my family. It's going to help us out financially, but it's just something that I can say I've done in my life and accomplished, because I haven't done nothing else much besides have 2 babies. So I was like, this is great. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to look into this. So I did. And I filled out the application one night and submitted it. And a few days later, I got a call back. And I did my little interview process over the phone. And and I started the process just like that. And this is ever since July, we'll say. I think I got the call back. Like, I submitted the application like the very, very end of June, and then I got the call back a couple days later. So like beginning of July, I've been going through this process. So obviously it's a very lengthy process to get it going, get it started. There's a lot of things they need before you can start. So with that being said, I don't like to say I am already one. I just tell everybody I'm in the process of becoming one. And that is a surrogate. And I say I'm in the process because I am not pregnant yet. I have done a lot of procedures and already taken medicine. Today is, by the way, February 9th. No, sorry, February 11th. Today is February 11th, 2025 that I am filming this. And I started this obviously July of last year. And from July of last year, there's a lot of different things they need to go through. They need to get medical records, all records of your previous births. You have to meet certain not criteria, I forget the word I'm looking for. In order to become a surrogate, you have to be like a certain BMI, you have to have children of your own, at least one child of your own. If you have never been pregnant or never had a child, you don't have a child, you wouldn't qualify. There you go, qualifications, that's the word. So I met all those qualifications, thankfully. And then once you meet those, then, they check you physically and make sure you're healthy and things like that. Finally cleared that. And so with that being said, after all those procedures, then they start setting you up for embryo transfer. So I did my very first embryo transfer back in December. I believe it was December 18th was my embryo transfer. And it did not stick, is what they call it. So the embryo did not stick in my uterus. So no baby grew or formed. It did not work. The procedure did not work. So, what are you doing? Anywho, so I did do the first embryo transfer. It did not work. So, I had to wait about a month or so. January passed and stuff for them to figure out. Don't come over here. Leave the lights alone. For them to figure out the next game plan. And they finally got back to me with that. And we will be trying for a second embryo transfer in a couple weeks from now, actually, like next week sometime, I think, if all goes well. We're doing it a different method this way. So this way it's not a specific day I have. This way they're gonna check me a lot more, and they're gonna let my body kind of do its thing. And when my uterus lining is thickened to a certain thickness that it needs to be, once it's done that naturally, they will transfer the embryo. As compared to the previous time, I was on estrogen, and estrogen is used to thicken your lining. And so they were able to have me be on it for so long and then time it perfectly to where, okay, your uterus is now thickened to what we need it to be. Boom, we'll do embryo transfer this day. But this time we don't have a specific day. They just got to keep checking me to see when it's done it on its own. That may be confusing. Did you poo? There's a lot that goes into it. I've done a lot of research, because there's a lot to know about. I mean, I did a lot of research on my part and what I would be going through and how it works, things like that. And then as I started to go through the procedures, I started to do research on the embryos and how that works and, the different stages. Anyway, for those of you who don't know what a surrogate is a lady, a woman, who carries a baby for somebody else, whether that be a couple, it could be a single mom, it could be a single dad, it could be a woman and a woman, a man and a man, anybody really who wants to have a baby and that cannot. Surrogates, use our body to carry that baby for them. I'm a gestational surrogate, so the baby is not my egg, not my genetics, not my DNA at all. It is purely the DNA genetics of the intended parents. So yeah, with that being said, I always tell everybody I'm in the process of becoming a surrogate. I guess technically, and I wouldn't say I'm a surrogate. I'm not a surrogate yet. I won't consider myself a surrogate until I am pregnant and the procedure works and I can carry a baby for somebody else. Then I can call myself a surrogate. Oh yeah, you took it off so you don't play with stuff. It's okay, I can fix it. Yeah, I can fix it. It's okay.
Okay.
So that's just a little update for you all that I'm currently doing and what's going on over here on my side of town. So yeah, I'm already under contract. We have 3 attempts that we can try, and if it does not work by the 3rd time, I believe we kind of just go our own ways, and the intended parents can get matched with a different surrogate and try with a different surrogate if they choose to, and then I will work with an agency, and they will match me with different intended parents so I can continue to try to carry a baby for somebody else. The agency I am working with, they do have a Facebook page. They're called Baby Tree. I don't know if it's just Baby Tree or Baby Tree Surrogacy, and their profile picture is a picture of like a tree. Yeah, they post like daily. They'll usually post some posts about the different surrogates and everything that the girls go through and things like that. I think I'm up there already like once or twice, a picture or two of me when I did my embryo transfer back in December, and then when I did my medical screening a few months before, I think in like October or something. Yeah, so if you guys want to be nosy, you guys can check that out. Yeah, so I hope to keep documenting this and letting you know how that goes, how everything works out. And yeah, so I'll probably do future videos on the different steps I had to go through, and because I have to take medication and injections. I've already done a round of injections, and I'll probably start that up again. Okay, everybody, well, that's the latest with me, and I will hopefully be recording some more videos soon. Okay, we're gonna go. Ready? Let's go. Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye.